Welcome to today's episode on spiritual and heritage tourism in West and Central India. The western and central part of India houses a variety of tourism products ranging from destinations of historical importance to the spiritual and heritage destinations. The western region includes the states of Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Goa, and the central region includes the states of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. In this episode, we will be discussing the important spiritual and heritage tourism destinations in western and central India. For our discussion, this episode is divided into 5 parts. They are Dwarka, Somnath, Palitana, Bhima Shankar, Krishneshwar, Triambakeshwar, Nageshwar, Kolhapur, Shirdi, Nasik, Mahakaleshwar, Omkareshwar, Ujjain, Ajanta Ellora, Elephanta, Junagadh, Kutch, Champaner, Gwalior, and Mandu, Sanchi, Khajuraho, Orcha, Modhera. Let us now discuss the first objective, beginning with Dwarka. Located on the west coast of the district of Jamnagar in the state of Gujarat, Dwarka is a significant pilgrimage site for Hindus as it was the home of Lord Krishna. The word Dwarka in Sanskrit means a gateway to moksha or Brahma. It is believed that the place of Dwarka has submerged 6 times and the modern day Dwarka is the 7th town rebuilt in the area. Legend has it that Lord Krishna ordered Vishwakarma to build Dwarka on the banks of the river Gomati, which comprised of around 7 lakh beautifully ornamented palaces. After 36 years after the epic war of Mahabharata, Lord Krishna left the earth and the initial Dwarka was submerged into the sea. Today, Dwarka is the center of spiritual attraction for many and enthralled tourists with the temples of Dwarkadish or Lord Krishna, the temple of Rukmini which is located outside the town, and a host of other temples with their wonderful architectural designs. Next one is Somnath. Somnath Temple, also known as Pattan Somnath Temple, is another important pilgrimage spot located in the western coast of the state of Gujarat. The temple of Somnath has one of the 12 Jyotirlingas of India. The temple has been invaded several times and several ancient inscriptions and carvings were destroyed in such invasions. The references of this temple can be found in Rig Veda, Bhagavad Gita, Shiva Puran, Skanda Puran, etc. Another interesting information about the temple is that it was originally built by the Somraj, the moon god, out of gold. Later, king of Lanka, Ravana, built the temple in silver. Lord Sri Krishna built it in wood and Raja Bhimadev built the temple in stone. The second temple was built by the Yadava kings in the same site in 649 AD. Next is Palitana. Palitana is a place of pilgrimage for Jain religion. Located in the state of Gujarat, the Adinath temple is located on the Shatrunjaya hill, for which the pilgrims and visitors have to climb 600 meters with over 3000 steps. The construction of temples of Palitana spanned over a period of 900 years and was structured in 2 phases. During 11th and 12th centuries AD, the first phase of temple architecture was constructed. The second phase of the construction took place in 16th century AD onwards. Invaders destroyed some of the earliest temples during 16th century AD. Like the all typical Jain temples, here too several customs must be observed. First of all, Jainism is known for strict non-violence and hence no leather products like wallets, belts, etc. should be carried onto the mountain. Shorts and sleeveless dresses are strictly prohibited for men and women should avoid tight-fitting clothing. When entering temples, remove your shoes and leave any food outside. Permission must be obtained from temple attendants for photography. It is believed that gods come to the mountains at night. The presence of humans may disturb them, and hence no one is allowed to stay on the mountain after the sunset. Under Mughal rule, Emperor Akbar issued an announcement granting special status to Shatrunjaya, protecting the area from non-Jain influence, prohibiting the killing of animals at this site. Let's move on to the second division, Bhima Shankar. Bhima Shankar is an ancient pilgrimage center located near Karjat of the state of Maharashtra. It houses one of the 12 Jyotirlinga shrines in India. Tradition has it, after battle demon, the sweat poured from the body of Lord Shiva took the form of river, which is known as Bhima river. The temple is famous for wonderful carvings on the pillars and door frames and a Swayambhu Linga. Bhim Shankar also attracts a large crowd of tourists to its wildlife sanctuary, where India's highly endangered giant Indian squirrel can be spotted. Bhim Shankar is exclusively popular among tourists for trekking, bird watching and other adventure activities. Next one is Krishneshwar. It is the 12th Jyotirlinga and the pilgrimage is not said to be complete until the pilgrims visit Krishneshwar temple. Located in Maharashtra, this temple is just 2 kilometers from Ellora caves. The development of the temple was done during the Chhatrapati Shivaji period. The temple premises is very spacious and houses the Jyotirlinga and goddess Krishneshwari. Both of them can be seen inside the Garbhagriha. The walls of the temple has wonderful artwork. Coming to Triambakeshwar. Triambakeshwar is another abode of Lord Shiva and a popular pilgrimage destination. The presiding deity of Triambakeshwar has 3 faces that denote the Trimurtis, Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. The temple is located on the banks of river Godavari at the Brahmagiri ranges of Western Ghats. The town of Triambakeshwar was developed after the construction of existing Triambakeshwar Shiva temple by Balaji Baji Rao during 1755 to 1786. The region of Triambakeshwar has mythological significance as evident from ancient scriptures. As per legends, Triambakeshwar was the place of Tri Sandhya Gayatri where Lord Ganesha was born. It is also believed that Triambakeshwar was the abode of revered sage Gautama. Gautama, in order to get relieved of the sin of Gohatya, worshipped Lord Shiva at Brahmagiri mountain for the downflow of river Ganges. The wish was granted and goddess Ganges took the form of river Godavari and originated from Kushavarta of Brahmagiri mountain. Next is Nageshwar. The Nageshwar Mahadev temple is located along the coast of Saurashtra in the state of Gujarat. The speciality about the temple is that the Jyotirlinga is in an underground sanctum. A 25-meter tall statue of a sitting Lord Shiva and a large garden with a pond are major attractions of this rather serene place. A story goes which explains the name Nageshwar that there were a group of dwarf sages worshipped Lord Shiva and Lord Shiva appeared as a saint wearing snakes all over his body. The wives of sages got attracted to the saint, which irritated the dwarfs, and the dwarfs cursed the saint lose his phallus, and as a result the entire earth started to tremble. The Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu came to Lord Shiva and requested him to save the earth from destruction. Then Lord Shiva took it back and promised his presence as Jyotirlinga. Moving on with the third division, let's start with Kolhapur. Kolhapur is another important Hindu pilgrimage place situated in the state of Maharashtra, about 220 kilometers from Pune. According to Hindu mythological belief, goddess Mahalakshmi started to reside in Kolhapur after a quarrel with Lord Vishnu. Another legend goes that then King Amoghavasha offered his fingers as sacrifice to goddess Mahalakshmi for relieving his people from destruction. Kolhapur is at an elevation of 1900 feet and enjoys pleasant climate through most of the year except during the summers. The thriving farming sector, textile and mining industries and the film industry of Kolhapur are the main reasons for the growth of the city. Kolhapur is also famous for its unique jewelry design and Kolhapuri chapels. Now going to Shirdi. Shirdi was the home of great saint of 20th century Sai Baba. It is an important pilgrimage place where the devotees of Baba all over the world visit to offer their prayers. Sai Baba's quote, Sabka Malik Ek, which means there is only one God to everyone, spread all over the place. Sai Baba was also known for creating miracles and they made him a godly man. Visitors can see the life-size statue of Sai Baba and offer their prayers. The temple walls depict the life of the great saint and the miracles created by him. The other places of interest in Shirdi is the Dwarakamayi Mosque, the Khandoba Temple, Sakori Ashram, Shani Mandir, Narsimha Temple and many other places attract the tourists who visit Shirdi. Moving on with the next one, Nasik. Nasik is situated in the northwestern part of Maharashtra state. Nasik is situated on the banks of Godavari river and also called as the wine capital of India. Though it is one of the most industrialized cities in Maharashtra, still holds to be a holiest place for Hindus. Nasik is famous for Kumbh Mela held once in every 12 years along with 4 other cities in India. Also, legend has it that Lord Rama along with his wife Sita and brother Lakshmana spent 14 years of his exile at Tapovan near Nasik. It is also the birthplace of many key freedom fighters like Veer Savarkar, Anant Kanhare, etc. Mahakaleshwar. Mahakaleshwar temple is one of the 12 Jyotirlingas of Lord Shiva present all over the country. Mahakaleshwar means the Lord of time and death, is situated in Ujjain and it is believed that the lingam has born itself. The temple is believed to be constructed before 3 BC and it is the sole Jyotirlinga facing south and hence the temple is also called Dakshinamurti temple. The idol of Nagachandreshwara is made available for people to worship only on Nagapanchami day. Rest of the days, the pilgrims worship the Mahakaleshwar and other deities inside the temple like Lord Ganesh and Goddess Parvati. Pilgrims can also visit Bade Ganesh Ji Ka Mandir, Temple of Big Ganesh, Harsiddhi Temple and Gopal Mandir. Next is Omkareshwar. The Omkareshwar is another one of the 12 Jyotirlingas of Lord Shiva. Located on an island called Mandhata or Shivpuri in the great Narmada river. The village of Mandhata Omkareshwar was ruled by Parmars, Sultans of Malwa, Sindhyas of Gwalior and later handed over to the British in 1824. During British rule, the place was given to Rajas as their Jagir rights and now it is under the supervision of state government. People who went to visit 12 Jyotirlingas must visit Omkareshwar temple too. Pilgrims and tourists can also visit Markandeya Sannyas Ashram, Namah Shivaya Mission Shivkoti, Ramakrishna Mission Sandhana Kutir near Omkareshwar. Coming to the last aspect of this division, Ujjain. Ujjain is an important pilgrimage tourism in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Mainly famous for Shiva temples, Ujjain attracts many non-pilgrims, those who want to cherish the beautiful architecture on the walls of various temples and explore the spiritual importance as felt by the worshippers. Apart from Mahakaleshwar temple, which is in Ujjain, there are a host of other temples dedicated to Lord Shiva and other deities. To name a few are Kal Bhairav temple, Mangalnath temple, Patal Bhairav temple, Anandeshwar temple, Ganesh temple, Ram Mandir, Harsiddhi temple, ISKCON temple, etc. Apart from spiritual places, tourists can also see places like Jantar Mantar, Kalyadeh Palace, Jain Digambar Museum, etc. Let's now move on with the fourth division of the episode, starting with Ajanta Ellora Caves. Ajanta Ellora Caves are the prime heritage sites located in the state of Maharashtra. Often mentioned together, Ajanta and Ellora are two different cave complexes. Ajanta is located at 107 kilometers from Aurangabad and Ellora at about 30 kilometers from the city of Aurangabad. The caves were believed to date back to 2nd century BC and discovered in 1819 by a British officer by the name John Smith, whose name is still visible on the walls of Cave 9. Ajanta caves are famous for beautiful paintings depicting Bodhisattva and was a place for Buddhist monks to perform their rituals. Ellora Caves, on the other hand, is an archaeological site which was built by Rashtrakutas. The cave were acted as monasteries for Buddhists and also as the temples for Hindus and Jains. The best time for the tourists to visit the caves are from June to February. Next is Elephanta Caves. Located on Elephanta Island, which is about 4-hour tour from Mumbai, Maharashtra, Elephanta Cave Complex is another important site of collection of rock art. These rock arts are linked to the Lord Shiva. There are about 7 cave excavations, all carved from solid basalt rock and dated back to 6th century AD. These caves are also famous for their wonderful sculptures, and Cave 1 is most impressive with Brahminical rock-cut architectures. Next is Junagadh. Junagadh is one of the important heritage tourism destinations of Gujarat. Junagadh is home for numerous places of heritage importance, and most known places are the Damodar Kund, which is believed that the Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati dropped their ornaments in this sacred pond. Emperor Ashoka's rock edicts, which dates back to 263 BC, Upperkot Fort, which was constructed in 319 BC, and other places of interest. Junagadh is also famous for the Gir National Park, where Asiatic lions are found, Nawab's Darbar Hall Museum, and Junagadh Zoo. Next one is Kutch. Kutch is known as the land of the white salt desert of Gujarat, spread across the northern part of the state and neighboring Rajasthan. Kutch is also a place of heritage importance to the state of Gujarat. The place of Dholavira has been recently excavated, which shows that the place is related to Indus Valley civilization, which shows the concept of town planning was in existence 5,000 years ago. Tourists can also visit the nearby Chari Dad sanctuary to see a variety of birds and flamingos to quench their thirst. And now let's talk about Champaner. Champaner in Gujarat is famous for its fort located on the foothills of Pavgarh. It is believed that the town got its name from Champaraj, who founded the town. The legend has it that the city was established in a span of 23 years and it was a glorious town in the entire western India. Tourists can explore the remains of ancient bazaars, town squares, royal gardens, and also ruined tombs, arches, pillars, and other fascinating places in Champaner. The archaeological park is the repository of palaces, temples, agricultural structures, and water reservoirs. There are also several shrines and mosques built during Mughal period. Let's know about Gwalior. Gwalior is the tourist capital of Madhya Pradesh. The city of Gwalior is popular for its heritage rich and culture. Gwalior Fort is the major tourist attraction and other attractions include Pool Bagh, Suraj Kund, Hathi Pool, Man Mandir Palace and Jain Vilas Mahal. The Tansen Music Festival, which is held every year, attract many music lovers from all over the cultural and traditional lifestyle attract the tourists. Now let's talk about the last division of today's episode, starting with Mandu. Mandu is another important heritage destination of Madhya Pradesh. Mandu is also a tribute to the love and joy of Baz Bahadur and Rani Roopmati. Baz Bahadur constructed many palaces and facilities for his love Rani Roopmati. Mandu attracts the tourist for its wonderful palaces and monuments built by Malwa rulers. Some of the important structures are the Hindola Mahal and the Jahaz Mahal, Jama Masjid, the 12 gateways, etc. It is believed that these monuments inspired Shah Jahan to build the Taj Mahal. Next one is Sanchi. Sanchi is known as a Buddhist pilgrimage site in Madhya Pradesh. It is also a heritage site of Madhya Pradesh. Sanchi has a vast expanse of Buddhist temples, chaityas, stupas and a number of monasteries. It is believed to be relating to Mauryan period and the stupa consecrated by Emperor Ashoka is said to be the most important one. Sanchi is about 46 kilometers from the city of Bhopal. The best time to visit Sanchi is from October to February since the summers in Madhya Pradesh are very hot. Next one is Khajuraho. Khajuraho is another UNESCO World Heritage Site in Madhya Pradesh. Known for its unique carvings that cut deeply into the walls of various temples are in Indo-Aryan style of architecture. There are the building complexes and the walls of which have erotic carvings made liberally which make the Khajuraho famous. There are other places of interests, namely the Kandariya Mahadeva temple, Lakshmana temple, Chaturbhuj temple, Varaha temple, Vamana temple and Devi temple. Next one is Orcha. Orcha is located in the state of Madhya Pradesh, is famous for the medieval architecture of the palaces and temples which tell the rich cultural heritage of the city. The palaces and temples are the symbols of the pride of Bundelas, who were one of the most powerful dynasties to ever rule in India. The world-renowned Chaturbhuj temple was built by the Ganeshi Bai, the queen of the Orcha, is the main attraction. Tourists can also visit the Dauji Ki Haveli, Shivapuri and Chambal National Park along with visiting Orcha. Coming to the last topic of the division, Modhera. Modhera is famous for the Sun Temple near Ahmedabad in Gujarat. Modhera houses some of the famous historical monuments which makes it a heritage site, and some of these were constructed by Bhimdev, a Solanki ruler. The monuments hold beautiful architecture and sculptures. There are 12 images of sun god and 108 small shrines. The carvings on the temple walls depict the stories of Ramayana, Mahabharata and Krishna Leela. Tourists can also visit Lothal, Adalajvav during their visit to Modhera. To conclude, the western and central India has much to offer to the pilgrims and tourists with the many of the spiritual and heritage destinations. When it comes to spiritual destinations, there are pilgrimage places which include Dwarka, Somnath, Bhimeshwar, Triambakeshwar, Nageshwar, Kolhapur, Shirdi and many more. With respect to heritage destinations, The region is offering Ajanta Ellora caves, Elephanta caves, Junagar, Kutch, Champaner, Gwalior, Sanchi, Khajuraho, etc., with their uniqueness with respect to art and architecture. Thank you.